kitchen. Today we're gonna make a trout salad, sort of like a tuna salad or a salmon salad. This is our beautiful rainbow trout, and I just baked it, and I made the video so you can watch how to bake it. And we baked it with lemon and dill and aromatics, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna remove the skin. This is chilled overnight in the refrigerator, and we wanna remove all of the skin. You can just peel it back, and then we're gonna flake the meat. Now this top piece up here, it's full of bones. That you can just discard. And this is such a rare treat to have fresh caught rainbow trout. You do want to make sure you get all of the meat. So on the tail, you're just gonna get the meat off. And the trout has very small, thin bones. So you need to really actually use your fingers and feel with your fingers to make sure you don't have the bones in there. So here you can see we have the bone of the fish, and we're just gonna now, I'm gonna run my finger underneath it, and that will help remove it. And once you can get the carcass out, there we go. You see all these bones? Okay, that makes it easy to remove. So let's put those aside. But then this is what I'm talking about, these little tiny bones that you find inside. You want to make sure you can get rid of all of them. So you have to check the meat, okay? Perfect.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can bring you more recipes. Thank you. I have about 1.5 cups of trout, and if you want, you could do this with canned salmon. So you would have about 1.5 cups of canned salmon. And to it, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. And now this is dill. This was fresh dill that I chopped up finely and measured into 1 tablespoon, put them in these little Ziploc bags and have them in the freezer so that way I have it ready to use. I am having a lot of trouble finding fresh dill in the grocery store often, so this is a great way to solve that problem. Now, if you don't have any fresh dill or frozen dill, you could also use 2 teaspoons of dried dill. We'll add that to our mayonnaise, and I'm gonna chop up about 2 tablespoons of capers and a 1/4 cup of Spanish onion, or even Vidalia onion, which is a nice mild onion. 1 stalk of celery, and this is my favorite thing, adding some cranberries. So you may not know this, but I am a trained pastry chef. I went to the French Culinary Institute, and I was the executive pastry chef at the Water Club for 15 years. So I do like to add a little sweetness to my savory dishes, and dried cranberries rehydrated added to this makes it wonderful. So since our dill is frozen, I just want to mix this up together first, make like a salad dressing. And so before I even start chopping up my celery and onions, I want to let this sit, and then the dill can defrost, and we'll stir that together. I'm also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt to this. So just sprinkle that in and then stir it all together. Now I'm going to rehydrate our cranberries. So I have a 1/4 cup. I'm going to fill this with water, cold water over it, and then put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and then strain it. Whenever I have fresh lemons in the kitchen and I'm squeezing them for juice, I zest them first and keep the zest in the freezer. So this is my little handy tip for you. Keep some frozen lemon zest, and you can add this to your recipe. So I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of our lemon zest to our dressing as well. Now that I have all my mise en place ready, I am just gonna add everything together and then toss it with our dressing. So there's our 1 stalk of celery, finely chopped, our chopped capers, our 1/4 cup of finely chopped onion, and then we're gonna add in this beautiful salad dressing that we made with the mayonnaise, dill, salt, lemon zest. Toss that together, and then also we have our 1/4 cup of rehydrated cranberries. Here is our beautiful rainbow trout salad with cranberry, caper, onion, celery, dill, lemon zest. And I can serve this on a bed of salad greens and garnish it with our celery topping, and also maybe sprinkle some more capers on the top and a wedge of fresh lemon. It'll be fantastic. What a wonderful lunch. I always try to make my recipes healthy. And so I don't have a lot of salt in this recipe or a lot of mayonnaise. I do prefer using full fat mayonnaise, but I don't put a lot. So if you're looking at this and you want to add more mayonnaise, please go right ahead. And also you could add a little bit more salt, up to a half teaspoon of salt, should you desire. I prefer to make everything a little bit heart healthy and low sodium. Here we have our plated rainbow trout salad, and I have it on a bed of baby spinach and arugula with some tomatoes chopped up around it. And here we want to garnish it. I always like to use garnish that is in the recipe. We have our celery tops, so we'll just put some right here and make it look nice. And then of course we have the cranberries, so a couple of cranberries right there. You want to make it look presentable to your guests, and then sprinkle some of the capers over it so people know that there's capers in it. And if you want, even you could prop up your celery with a little tomato there and make it stand up. All right, so you just want to make the garnish for your plate, make the dish even more presentable and attractive, and that way your customers will know what is in the salad, and also make it look even more appetizing. Thank you so much for joining us. Please check out all of our recipe demonstrations on our YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. For more recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel, and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.